Hey guys, my name is Neel and welcome to Neel Workshop Zone. So in this video we will be learning about a new topic, Generative AI. So till now I have talked about a lot of topics such as Python, JavaScript, machine learning, AI, SQL, etc. And I'm usually doing this for my personal development and also because some of my friends are interested to learn about this because I'm explaining these complicated topics much simply. So if you are also interested, then I recommend you to join on this journey. So without further ado, let's talk about generative AI. So the advent of AI can be compared to the invention of photography and celluloid film, which is a genuine revolution in creative potential. Just as photography freed us from relying on an artist's interpretation to capture reality, generative AI now allows us to create without needing traditional artistic skills. It enables access to precise information in mere seconds and can generate text from news articles or product descriptions almost instantly. Today we can even design custom products ranging from shoes to furniture and even produce music, speech, visual effects, 3D models, sound effects all through algorithms trained on existing data. It may seem magical, but as Clarke famously said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. These AI systems are becoming tireless assistants available around the clock to handle a multitude of tasks, translating our visions into reality in near real time. By leveraging large datasets, AI reduces the burden of repetitive tasks and complex computations, allowing us to focus on more creative and strategic activities, which work in its purest form is all about. Generative AI has deep and captivating history. Through it gained mainstream attention around 2022. Its development was built on decades of mathematical research, beginning with orthogonal neural networks, I presume, in 2006, and continuing through the widespread use of models like DALL-E, ChatGPT, OpenAI, Midjourney, and others. The number of tools and platforms available has increased dramatically, and the quality of the content they produce has improved exponentially. As shown by a chart from World Data, while images generated in 2014 were pixelated and rudimentary, by 2022 we were able to type simple text prompts and receive coherent, high-quality visuals in response. Generative AI is transforming almost every profession and redefining the concept of work itself. Many aspects of production, particularly those which are repetitive or computational, are being enhanced by AI models. This opens up a path for us to rediscover the essence of being human and the true nature of work. We stand on the verge of a new era, one where we can concentrate on what makes us unique, our curiosity, consciousness, dreams, emotional intelligence, and AI helps us in executing the technical aspects of our creative desires. So, what is generative AI? Right? So, what is this? So, generative AI, as the name implies, focuses on creating new content rather than identifying or classifying existing information. This sets it apart from other types of AI such as discriminative AI, which is built to categorize data based on patterns found in existing data sets. So generative AI, I would say, powers applications like image creation, video synthesis, language generation, even music composition at this point. To fully appreciate this, it's essential to understand where generative AI fits within the broader AI landscape. So, what is this AI landscape, you could say? So, what is even AI? So, if you haven't seen those videos, I'll just recap it simply. AI or artificial intelligence is a broad field that encompasses several subtypes, each designed for specific tasks. For example, reactive machines are using autonomous driving systems, while limited memory AI helps in forecasting weather. Theory of mind AI is used as virtual assistants, and narrow AI is used for personalized recommendations in online shopping. Supervised learning aids in object recognition from images and videos, while unsupervised learning detects anomalies like fraudulent transactions. Reinforcement learning, on the other hand, can teach machines how to play complex games. While many of these AI types can occasionally produce new content, it's often a byproduct of the main function. So generative AI, however, is intentionally designed to produce original outputs, whether it's generating text, images, or even product ideas. So this makes it unique in its role within AI as this field continues to expand. It's clear that generative AI will influence many areas of technology in exciting and innovative ways. So to grasp how generative AI works, or how it works, we need to first understand, explore, and even understand its foundation. You might feel overwhelmed by the influx of news about tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney, but what does generative AI even mean? It can all feel confusing, but understanding it is essential because it's shaping the future. So without further ado, let's talk about the basics. So imagine we are having this simple discussion and I ask you to pass a bottle of water. So, and immediately you pass a water bottle. But how did you distinguish this bottle of water from everything else on the table? Because your brain has learned from years of experience with similar objects. AI operates in a comparable way. It is trained on vast amounts of data, even hundreds, thousands, even millions of examples, and develops this ability to produce results based on this input. Now that we covered the AI basics, let's dive into generative AI. So think of generative AI models like different types of car engines, for example. Just as a Ferrari engine is different from a Honda, there are many types of generative AI models. So, there are different types of AI models, and these models are crafted by teams of experts in mathematics as built upon years of research, often sponsored by tech companies and universities. Major players like OpenAI, Google, Nvidia, Meta, and even institutions like MIT and Stanford are involved in this. Some models remain proprietary, while others can open source, meaning anyone can use them. So ChatGPT, OpenAI, DALL-E, all of these come into this public, open source, right? So once these models are developed, there are, what this can be used as depends on us, the user. So let's look at these three types of users who have different uses for them, right? So first we have the business leader who has a product idea that incorporates generative AI. They either work with open source models or collaborate with a company to license a private model. The business leader's team then brings this vision to life, and in this scenario the leader acts like a factory owner. They didn't build the engine, but a direct way it goes. Next is the creative innovator. So this creative innovator has some technical knowledge, but they aren't an AI specialist. Think of them visiting a showroom where they select a pre-built AI model, much like choosing a car engine, then they find a place to. Okay, so I guess the video stopped. Let's see. I think we have talked about creative differences for now. Okay, so we talked about business leaders and creative innovators. So this creative innovator, right? So let's talk about creative innovator. So this person has some technical knowledge, but they aren't an AI specialist. Think of them like visiting a showroom where they select a pre-built AI model. Much like choosing a car engine, they find a place to house their engine. Selecting an AI notebook like Google Colab, for example, to run their chosen model is an example of it. So AI notebooks are platforms that allow users to run an experiment with AI code, and they play a critical role in bringing creative products to life. And then finally, we have our everyday user, which is simple people who are trying to use AI products. So these people like us have non-tech savvy relative lifestyles. So they do not have any interest in coding or mechanics. They don't need to build anything themselves. Instead, they use ready-made tools and applications like ChatGPT or image generators like Midjourney. These platforms allow people to experience the power of AI with no technical background required. Like, for example, just downloading an app or logging onto a service like ChatGPT, which is something that I use regularly and is really helpful, and they're ready to go. So whether you're an entrepreneur, a tech savvy creator, or someone just curious to explore, generative AI offers different ways to engage depending on your needs and expertise. And once you pick the right model, you're ready to create and take your AI car for a spin. So that is basically about generative AI or the concept of generative AI. So yeah, that's basically about generative AI. So hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk more about generative AI in the coming weeks. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out any new videos. And that's all folks, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.